DeepSeek's artificial intelligence surge, innovation or a national security threat? A new artificial intelligence surge powerhouse is shaking up the technology world. DeepSeek, a Chinese generative artificial intelligence application, skyrocketed to the #1 spot on Apple's application store last week, capturing the curiosity of millions of Americans. However, as excitement grows, so do concerns, with institutions such as the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, the United States Navy, and even the Taiwanese government banning its use within days. A critical question emerges. Are users unknowingly putting their privacy and even national security at risk? The rapid rise of DeepSeek. DeepSeek's sudden success has surprised artificial intelligence experts. Developed in record time and reportedly on a budget far lower than expected, it has defied industry expectations. However, not everyone is convinced that this was achieved with such low cost. Some analysts believe the company significantly underestimated its expenses, possibly by hundreds of millions of dollars. DeWardick McNeil, senior policy analyst at risk management firm Longview Global, warns that the data DeepSeek can collect is far more extensive than what is gathered through traditional search engines. The level of information that could be harvested by bad actors in China is on another level, he cautions. Brendan England, director of Stevens Institute of Artificial Intelligence, believes this is just the beginning. Quote, artificial intelligence development is now a global competition, and we will see more breakthroughs from all over the world, he explains. However, DeepSeek's open source approach, similar to what Meta promotes, suggests that this is only the first wave of disruptions. Quote, expects many more artificial intelligence shakeups in the near future, England adds. The data dilemma, convenience versus risk. For consumers, DeepSeek offers undeniable benefits. Faster responses, smarter search capabilities, and enhanced creativity tools. However, the trade-off is data security. It is tempting to share our information for the sake of better artificial intelligence, England says, but once you do, you have to assume it is fair game. The application's success also raises concerns about United States export controls on advanced artificial intelligence chips meant to slow China's progress. Dario Amade, chief executive officer of artificial intelligence startup Anthropic, argues that while these controls are important, they are not a complete solution. In the end, the United States and its allies need to develop better artificial intelligence models to stay ahead. We cannot afford to hand China a technological advantage when we do not have to. Will the United States government take action? Matt Pearl, a former national security advisor and now director of the Center for Strategic and International Studies, believes that the government intervention is a real possibility. The same law that was used to go after TikTok could apply to DeepSeek, he says. Even though former President Donald Trump backed away from TikTok ban, Pearl believes United States technology companies will pressure lawmakers to take action. You will see intense lobbying arguing that DeepSeek will dominate the artificial intelligence market if left unchecked, he predicts. China has kept American technology giants out of its domestic markets for years. So should the United States allow Chinese artificial intelligence to flood its own? It is a legitimate concern, Pearl says. A growing cybersecurity concern. Beyond privacy, cybersecurity experts worry about even greater risk. Recent reports indicate vulnerabilities within DeepSeek, and the company itself confirmed a major cyber attack last week. McNeil believes the real danger is not just stolen banking or health data, it is the strategic advantage China could gain by analyzing search patterns. We are not just talking about personal data theft. This is about mapping how Americans think, what industries are thriving, and even how to fuel division, he explains. With an open source foundation, DeepSeek could also gain access to United States supply chain data, offering Chinese companies an edge in global markets. This is exactly the kind of scenario national security professionals worry about, McNeil says. How safe is DeepSeek's privacy policies? Despite claims that users have control over their data, experts are not convinced. DeepSeek's privacy policy is not worth the paper it is written on, Pearl warns. Since the company operates under Chinese jurisdiction, anything entered into application is technically accessible to the Chinese government. According to Pearl, DeepSeek has the capability to track keystrokes across devices, gather advertiser data, and even potentially activate camera and microphone. If they have the technical ability and the government wants to do it, then it is a real threat, he says. His biggest fear? A mass malware injection. All it takes is a single application update to introduce vulnerabilities, he warns. DeepSeek versus ChatGPT, the battle for artificial intelligence dominance. Despite DeepSeek's rapid growth, it is still far behind OpenAI's ChatGPT. According to online analytics platform SEMrush, ChatGPT sees tens of millions of daily visits, whereas DeepSeek only recently passed the 70,000 mark in the United States. However, ChatGPT has seen a recent decline in traffic. Meanwhile, DeepSeek's presence has surged, showing that disruption in the artificial intelligence space is inevitable. Joe Jones, director of research at the International Association of Privacy Professionals, sees DeepSeek as a challenge for artificial intelligence governance. The rules are already complex and constantly changing. A surprise player like DeepSeek shakes everything up and forces us to rethink how we regulate artificial intelligence, he says. And with the rising global tensions, the debate over artificial intelligence security is becoming even more intense. We are in a highly charged geopolitical environment, Jones adds. What comes next? DeepSeek's rise is proof that the artificial intelligence landscape is shifting rapidly, and not always in predictable ways. Whether the United States government takes action remains to be seen, but one thing is clear: the battle for artificial intelligence dominance is just beginning. What do you think? Is DeepSeek a revolutionary tool or a digital Trojan horse? Let us know in the comments, and do not forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more updates on artificial intelligence, technology, and cybersecurity.